Hey everybody, it is Tuesday. I know we are one day early this week, but we wanted to make sure we got to hang out with y'all. We will not be in the office tomorrow because tomorrow night at sundown starts Sukkot. That is one of the biblical feasts that we celebrate, and we get to go camping for the week with all of our friends. I know we will bring you along with us, and we'll be posting in the stories and you know, all the shorts and reels and all the things. So make sure you check it out and stay up to date and hang out with us. And if you guys are celebrating Sukkot, we would love to see you guys and what you do and how you guys are camping and your temporary dwellings and what that looks like. So make sure you share it with us and tag us, and we will all follow along together. So I don't have any news stories today. We are going to hang out for a little bit and just chit chat. If you guys have any questions, you can throw them in the comments, and I will try to catch them, or Lauren will catch them, and we'll get those questions answered. If you have any questions related to your order that is outstanding, we have a bunch of orders going out today. All the Coyote Bear Facts are going out today, and we actually have a few left in stock. So if you've been waiting for Bear Facts to come back in stock, Coyote is back in stock now. So you can go ahead and make your purchase, and we'll get it shipped out today to you guys. But if you have any other questions related to any other outstanding orders, you can always jump in the live chat. It'll most likely be me on the other side answering it, or email us, admin@Refuge Medical, or call us. Phone number's on the website. You will get one of the people in the office that will answer that call. And yes, we can answer any questions possible. So, hanging out with y'all today. We are... Needs more stickers on my laptop. Hemi, I have almost all that I can covered at this point.
I don't know if they can see the ones you have on there.
Oh yeah, hold on. You'll have to tell me if you can see it on the camera.
Okay.
Can you guys see those ones? Maybe? Kinda?
It's The Office.
There's The Office with like total tactical gear on. And then there is the Kentucky and a Gunworks, and then there's the Tactical Chicken, and then I just took a trip to Florida last week, and I added this one because I missed the beach, so it says, "Let the waves take you on a journey." It was a cute little sticker, and I just added that one. So my other laptop had like the whole back of it covered, and then I decided this time to just go with the cute little case, but I have a feeling I'm going to keep adding stickers to it, and I don't have any room left on next to my keyboard. We have a whole shipping door that's full of stickers. We'll have to take a picture of that sometime and post it, because I know some people love sending like their stickers, their company stickers and stuff like that. They will totally go on the door. Our shipping department, DR in there, always has like first claim on stickers, and he always puts one of each on the door. It'll be full one of these days. Hey everyone, who we got? Hemi's here. Medic Mouse, you're in the chat. He's actually in the office. He decided to offer his assistance, and he was in the area, so I started having him put gauze in bags. And he is over there helping Ren on the bucket line. ETA on plate carriers. So they will start shipping in November, not the beginning of November, probably about mid to end November. The SO team has been working their butt off, really hard trying to get all the things done, but we always prioritize quality over quantity. Our bags are top-notch, high quality, and we don't want to bring that quality down. So they're doing their best, but we're definitely not like gonna rush and give you guys a bad product. And they are just working their butts off over there. So plate carriers will be shipping out soon. They'll be, you know, about a month from now, and we'll start to be shipping those out. And if you guys have, you know, any questions, comments, concerns, always reach out to us, and we will get those covered. I hoard my stickers. I don't know what to do with them. I love them, but won't have the thing I put them on forever, so instead I do nothing with them.
Yeah, I feel that.
It's like paralysis by analysis.
Like, I don't know what to put this on. Next generation storm incoming. What?
Mouse, I heard that Ren is a huge fan of sneak attack hugs. Oh, man. Hemi's telling all your secrets, Ren. Excited for Sukkot. Who is celebrating Sukkot? I want to see that in the chat. Throw up a me in the chat if you guys are celebrating Sukkot. It doesn't matter when you're celebrating Sukkot, but if you're celebrating Sukkot, throw it in, because I want to see all the different people. Magnetic closures in place of or in addition to Velcro. So, if you, that's a really interesting question, because we actually have the SO team working on a prototype that is going to be a sleeve to go over the molly clips that are in the back of most of our kits. It'll be a sleeve that goes over them that actually has a magnet sewn into it, so it can get magnetized to anything metal that you want to stick it onto. So that's coming. We have a prototype in the works, but like I said, the sew team is just trying to catch up on all the orders, plate carriers. They're working on multicam and Ranger Bearfax, and they are just doing what they can. So that will be in the store soon.
Received the wound care bucket yesterday. I'm assuming there is zero room to add anything in there, so just keep it sealed.
So Jupiter, did you get the add-ons is my question, because there are some add-ons with the wound care bucket. Those do fit in the wound care bucket, so if you got all the add-ons, no, there is no extra room. If you just went with the basic wound care bucket, you have a little room to play with, but not much, and just don't be afraid to, if you do open it, don't be afraid to put what you need into it and then like really push it down. All the air will come out of all those bags, and then you'll be able to reseal it. A Gamma Seal lid also might be a good option for those. We do have those as add-ons on the website because people have been, wanting to open and close their buckets multiple times. Oh, I totally know who you are, Minnie Mouse. Totally. Tracy Clark, Voltage, Psalms. We've got all the people celebrating Sukkot. Let's see. Greg Woods, Jacqueline, Ben. Oh, it's your first year, Ben? That is awesome. You're going to have a blast. Is anybody going to actually build a sukkah? Like an actual, like, out of sticks and branches and tarps, and anyone building a sukkah out there?
We built one year, like, not a full-on sukkah, but we took, like, logs and built almost like a gazebo.
Okay.
It was pretty
I mean, a sukkah's pretty close to a gazebo.
Yeah.
It's like a square gazebo.
Yeah.
My kids love to build those teepees out of sticks. That now that they learned how to build, they get one of them with a Y, and then they just start building it on. They were doing that at Trumpets.
Yeah.
I remember them building it. I was like, oh, look at the kids. Bet you don't know who I am. I don't think I do, Jeff. Not at least off the top of my head. Camping for is my favorite thing to do all year. We look forward to it. We got the kids kites this year, and that's going to be super fun.
Yeah.
With how windy it's been. We used to fly kites on the beach all the time in Florida, and that was like the perfect spot to fly them. But they're super excited for their kites this year. Let's see. Did I miss any comments? I know we're talking a lot about Sukkot. I live in my temporary shelter. Can't wait for Redemption. Sukkot is on. That's awesome. Got that one. Just reading through the chat. Yes, I do have the tactical chicken on there. Why is it so delayed from real life? Because that's how the internet works. That's how it works. It's Minnie Mouse. Yeah, she's like, why is it so delayed? Maybe for the dog that's about to have puppies. What? That's always exciting. Are they going to have puppies during Sukkot? Are you going to be like on dog watch? Oh, my nose all of a sudden got my allergies. There has to be something blooming out here in Oklahoma.
It's like fall and spring are like the worst ones. I don't know what it is in the fall though.
We also cut all of our grass the other day in preparations for Sukkot, so I think it spurred everything up.
He's been having like the itchy throat, and you start getting the allergy stuff going on with the face.
Oh, Heather, I think Lauren would have to be really fast for her to scrub content in between. How quickly could you?
Oh my gosh.
Bleep, bleep. No, we don't do that. Let's try not to. Ren did just make a video with me that you guys will see, Thursday?
Yeah.
And I, for a moment, almost said something, but I didn't. All fun and games. I swear there has to be something floating around. Yeah, it's definitely something in the air right now. Okay, so if you guys have any questions related to kits, to, content, to public safety is something that we're talking about this week. I have a video coming out on Thursday on the Refuge channel, and I covered some practical application things for public safety for families. If you guys don't know, I was a single mom for a few years with my two oldest kids, and I lived in the public space a lot with them. So I always had to be, my own protector, my kids' protector. I always had my head on a swivel. I was always very aware of my surroundings, and I needed to be because just I mean, moms with little kids are definitely, I feel like, a target in some sense. I've definitely been in one of those situations, like in Walmart, when you like feel and see somebody following you, and I scooped my kids up and was like, nope. Like,
Yep, I've done that too.
it's just one of those, you never know.
Puppies are due between the 19th, that's my birthday, and the 26th.
Oh, okay. So yeah, probably right around Sukkot there.
Ben Valley said that his nose is stupid here in Corner, Missouri, but Oklahoma and Arkansas.
It's just the allergies are so different. When it comes to like where you live, I know like allergies between like Texas and Oklahoma, like different things bloom at different times, so your allergies just get so messed up.
These were not as bad in Texas. When we moved to Oklahoma, his eye was like jelly.
I remember. Ugh.
It was so gross.
What is the best kit for people out there working at a large event? Not me, just asking. So it depends what type. So I really would like probably the mass casualty kit. If you're in a large event, because it has 3 bare fac inners in it, so you could kind of take them and throw them. But the field medic is probably another good one. It just depends on how capable you are and who is around you. The new ox bag would be good, but that has a lot of like boo-boo stuff, so it depends. Are you trying to do like boo-boo, dehydration, low blood sugar things, or are you trying to have like mass casualty, stop the bleed type things? It just depends on which side you're trying to go with there. And how you're looking to be covered. Puppies. Refuge ball caps with bump helmet inserts. Oh gosh, that's a whole thing in itself. We do have beanies coming. We have beanies that will be up in the shop for sale for winter. They should be here probably by the time we get back from Sukkot. So those will be up in the store, and I'm super excited about those. They are the same as last run, but they just have the Refuge logo on them. But they are still the black beanies, and they're really good quality. I know everybody loved them last time. Supporting the musical, but I'm in a wheelchair, so but I'll be there in heart. We appreciate it, Jeff. We have lots of people who are here in heart with us who can't be in person, and we totally understand that. If you guys haven't seen the new Refuge training classes that have dropped, the combat midwife is coming back to hang out with us again. If you guys missed that last time, she's coming in the end of February. And then we also have a Refuge responder coming up in December that'll be right here in Spira, Oklahoma. So make sure you guys check that out. I'm sure that it's a Sunday or a Monday you get to pick from. I'm sure Sunday night we will do another office party, a house party, and have some food and hang out with everybody. It's a great time. Are there any sneak peek plans for upcoming product launches or partnerships?
Oh, you know what's so funny? That video we just made that we accidentally let the...
Oh, yeah. Yes.
We're like, oh, look, a sneak peek.
There is a sneak peek teaser of something that's probably not going to be till Q1 just because we're trying to finish up the year with everything going on. But there is something that'll be out, so make sure you check out the beginning of the Thursday video for that. We are working on some partnerships that will also be...
It's not the Thursday video, it's the We're Back video.
Oh, it is. Sorry, we filmed so many videos in the last little bit. So yeah, it's Saturday night video has the sneak peek in it of the new product. We are working on several partnerships that will also be coming up soon. I know there's one that builds some awesome like truck organizer cases that we're working with, and we're super excited about that one. And yeah, I mean, we are just, you know, you guys have seen all of the social media behind Grindstone, and we had people out there, and I know there's, you know, with Florida happening, and it's been crazy here, especially getting ready for Sukkot. And guys, we have like 15 days until November. Like, November is going to be crazy between election and Black Friday and Cyber Monday, and just like November flies by for sure. I'd love to see videos for homeschool families to use as a wound care and safety courses. That's a good idea. So I was actually homeschooled my entire life other than 2nd and 3rd grade, and I loved being homeschooled. So we've definitely talked about making some more how-to videos when it comes to that. So yeah, we'll definitely get that on the list. If we see a demand for it, we really try to build that content for you guys.
Ben Valley said that once truck is finished, she's going to do the radio class and a responder class.
Oh, I forgot about the radio class. That is a good one. Yeah, seriously. You're going to be here, I'm sure.
I know. That's one of the perks of being the camera lady is I get to sit on all the
You
classes.
get to be here all the time.
But, like, you know, with what happened with Hurricane Helene, and all the people who didn't have cell service and they didn't have access to call for help, knowing how to use a radio would be really, really, really important.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. So when supplies becomes unlimited, what are the first medic items become scarce? What are the hard things to get, or is it sort of across the board? So right now we've definitely seen, obviously, like the IV fluid bags are completely like allocation only for hospitals. So we definitely saw that go down. But overall, it's been like, it's going to be your big things that go in a lot of the kits, and across the board, like if a natural disaster happens or war or something like that, it's going to be tourniquets, chest seals, those things like go really fast. We already are starting to see a back order with chest seals. So we're actually kind of swapping between hyphens and halos. So if you guys are starting to get kits and they have a hyphen in them, we love hyphen chest seals. We love halo chest seals. It's just what we can get on hand right now. So we've definitely seen a little bit of things already starting here and there. We did like see the first aid pocket guide that we used to put in a lot of our kits are like nowhere to be found on the internet anymore. It seems that somebody, maybe the whole government, might have purchased them all in a mass quantity. We're not quite sure. We're not really sure where it all went, but we can't seem to find them. And when we have found them, they're charging like 10x times the old retail pricing. So we're working on that because it's definitely an interesting thing for us to just like not be able to source anymore.
For sure.
You're welcome, Heather. I speak the same language. I totally understand. Hi, Ed from Meridian Group. So good to see you. Education by osmosis. Lauren is the most trained person among us all, except for when it comes to blood.
Hush.
She's not a big blood fan. The fact that she has to like watch all of the reels before she sends them out, she's like, oh, you hear like just noises coming from her corner sometimes, and I'm like, stop watching them. I actually got sent a video that was like, I just read the caption and it said mortar fail compilation, and I was like, nope, not watching it. I'm good. Nope, I already know what's gonna happen, and it's not gonna be pretty.
Remember the kid that was holding the fire door mortar?
Yes.
And then you just hear him, like, it goes off.
My hand!
My hand is gone!
Oh my gosh. It was around 4th of July is always the craziest videos.
Surprisingly, we didn't really have too many come in for life
Yeah.
saved. It was like
Which
other
is
things,
good.
it was
I feel like we were really trying to push safety
Yeah.
when it came to 4th of July this year. And we just never like getting those stories after the 4th.
Oh man, we've had some really awful ones coming.
Yeah. Especially one of our own salespeople last year. She wasn't even setting off the
Dawn.
fireworks. They
Yeah.
it came from the other side of the street and exploded in her lap and gave her, what, 2nd-degree
Yeah.
burns? Inside of her thighs.
Like 2 weeks or something like
2
that.
weeks of healing. Like, those things are crazy. And, like, it might not even be you who's actually doing it. Does Refuge sell or recommend any particular books to have on hand should the interwebs vanish? So, we actually are working on a bookstore on our website. If you go to the website, you want to grab the link. There is actually, it's under the training tab. It's resource, I think it says books and resources or something like that. We're working on getting some of the books that we love when it comes to having resources on hand for you guys if the interwebs were to not be around and available. So keep checking that tab because I've only gotten a few up there at this point. TJ and Bob sent me a nice list. And I've actually been working on building kits and fulfilling orders as much as I can.
She's not at her desk very much.
No, I used to live a lot at my desk as director of operations, and since orders are obviously priority and getting them out before Sukkot, I have been spending a lot of time on the line, building kits, building bear facts. It has been nonstop. So I'm going to take some time, probably during Sukkot, because we do still have work days during Sukkot, and try to get some more books in the store. I want to get some more single components in the store. We have glucometer meters and test strips that we started carrying that I need to get in the store. So always check back on that new tab on the website because that's where I always try to put the new items. There you go. Thanks for dropping the link in there. Here in Florida, almost every holiday has fireworks show up for sale at grocery stores. I remember that, Jupiter. I was born and raised in Florida. I lived there until about 4 years ago. And fireworks are just like, you don't need a reason to have fireworks. And we are a total firework 4th of July family.
Oh my gosh.
So.
That's an understatement. I photographed her wedding, and there were firework explosions during the reception. Like explosions.
Those were explosions. Those were like mushroom cloud explosions. Those weren't fireworks.
Yeah.
But
my
first 4th of July with my husband, he did like a $4,000 fireworks show.
He almost got shot with one.
I think so.
Like,
no, that was the year I wasn't here.
Oh, okay.
That was I watched it on the live stream.
Okay.
No, we did it at like a baseball field, and he had like choreographed music to the fireworks, and it was a whole show. We like practiced. I was the one who had to control the music, and he had everything like timed just right, and I was so nervous that I was going to be the one to mess up the sound. But we practiced and practiced and practiced, and it was an awesome show. It was on YouTube. I'm sure it's on TJ's YouTube somewhere, Bear Independence. But it was definitely a great show. We love fireworks. Ooh, which brand of glucometer? I buy them. May as well get them from you. Hemi, if you have a specific brand you want, I'm sure we can source that for sure. I don't know it off the top of my head, though. From Medline is where we got them from. It's a blue and white box. I can picture the box, but I cannot picture the brand. But next time you're in the office, or just shoot us a message, and we can, I'm sure, source, pricing and stuff better on those things for you. If you guys have any components that you're like looking for, we have a lot of, great companies that we work with, and we can get those in hand. We do special orders all the time. We had somebody who came in the chat the other day asking for 18 gauge and 22 gauge needles for IVs. That they wanted for their bag. So we worked on sourcing those, and we're able to get them a few cases and get them out to them. Perfect, Hemi. Look forward to hearing from you. Let's see. Somebody emailed asking if their order's been shipped.
Did you read Jupiter's one? Here in Florida, almost every holiday has fireworks show up for sale.
That was what started the firework conversation.
I'm late.
I was born and raised in Florida. I remember it. Oh, no.
Are you guys excited for us to share about Sukkot?
Oh, yeah. I'm sure I don't even know. You asked that question like anybody was going to say no. Who was the one person?
I don't know who they were, but I was like, well, I guess the majority has it.
We were going to share Sukkot probably either way.
Yeah, whether you like it or not.
Because we're going to be doing Sukkot either way. And then we come back into the office on the 28th of this month, and we will be like nonstop running with our head down, trying to fulfill as many orders as possible to be able to get the orders out to you guys. Because we're going to have like bags galore by the time we get back from Sukkot to be able to ship out all the orders. I know like there's just stacks. How many? Yeah, we still have over 400 orders in queue right now. And we shipped, like, yesterday when the UPS driver got here to pick up packages, he opened the door and was like, oh, man. Like, it was stacks and stacks and stacks of buckets. Ren was hammering them out left and right yesterday, and it was insanity. So we're working on it. We are trying to get orders out as quickly as we can. And, yeah, place your orders last minute today so that we can get them shipped out, because the shipping department will be closed from tomorrow until we will reopen back on the 28th. And I will add a banner to the website so that everybody is aware of that. Ooh, Jupiter. I think it might be Even Care. That definitely does sound familiar. It's a blue and white box. I have a meeting. Shalom. Shalom, Heather. Love you too. Happy almost Sukkot. So exciting. We're like 30 hours away or something.
So much to do.
I know. We're all over here like, we have so much to do at work to be prepared, and then we still have so much to do at home to be prepared. My washer hasn't been working for the last week, so I totally ended up just going to the laundromat because it just is what it is. We need clean clothes. There's a dumb
joke. Our
joke.
machine does work, and we still went to the laundromat because we couldn't get it all done fast enough.
It's a coat. Hemi.
Oh.
Have to go to the 2 kids passed in wreck, one about 3 weeks ago, his brother last week. Oh, man. So sad to hear, Ben. We'll be praying for those families for sure. All the Sukkot prep. Yeah, there's just, I feel like every year we look forward to it, and then we, like, wait last minute for everything. I know Lauren like got her table that she's been wanting today. It finally came in.
Yeah.
When the UPS driver got here today, he had like 47 packages for us. Between like everybody's orders for Sukkot, all of the stuff we've had on order waiting to come in. He was definitely excited to get all of our packages off his truck. And he comes twice a day. So he does drop off in the morning and then does pickup in the afternoon. And our UPS driver, Jared, is the best UPS driver like we've had for a while. We had one awesome one in the very beginning at our old location, but we've definitely, like, UPS has become our best friend.
And when he goes out of town, we're like, no, what are we going to do?
Sukkot buckets. Oh gosh, I mean, we can't add another bucket to Ren just yet. We just added the burn bucket on him, and he needs a minute to play catch up on all those before we throw another bucket his way. We have been talking about a refugee bucket and also like a boo-boo splinting bucket.
Yeah.
Those are probably two that'll be in the works soon. It's just been bandwidth at this point. I just trying to play catch up, and with everything going on in the world and supply chain, and it's just always something I feel like going on. The driver was driver of the wreck at the beginning of the year, but this one took his brother's life and his own. Oh my gosh.
Oh wait, he got in another wreck?
I guess.
Same guy?
He said the driver from the beginning of the year, yeah. And this one took him and his brother's life.
Oh my gosh. I remember him having a friend who was like really holding on.
Yeah, and I think we heard he like went home and everything, right?
Yeah,
like
he had like a miraculous healing. That's insane.
Yeah. You just never know. Like, the most dangerous thing we do in our day is drive the vehicles. Like, you know, these thousands of pound vehicles, and you don't know who's next to you. Like, you just don't know. Natural remedy options in lieu of OTC meds and ointments. Homeopaths and herbs you can grow is definitely, like, anything that you can grow and source locally in your own backyard. Like, I know yesterday we did a lot of, like, walking around our property with, like, our plant identifier, and we're just trying to identify all the different plants around our property, because most medicine started from some sort of plant or herb that was grown at one point. And then it turned all of pharmaceutical and lab and everything. So, like, do what you can and know what's around you. There are definitely a lot of things out there when it comes to, like, homeopathics, and, you know, tinctures and remedies that you can make now that will last a long time. Thank you for getting the phone. You can be me. Oh, yeah.
Lots of different things.
I thought we had elderberry on property yesterday, but we didn't. It wasn't.
Was it cow itch?
No, it was like black nightshade poison or something. It was crazy. Hold on, let me see if I can find.
So we have a ton of cow itch, which is also called pepper vine, and it has these berries on it that look like shiny.
This looked like blueberries. It was called black nightshade. It's Solanum nigrum. But it's like poisonous.
Oh,
yeah.
Great. Love it.
But I guess some people said it's edible, like at certain times when it's ripe. Like they did use it for medicine back in the day.
A lot of them, like you have to cook it before you can
Yeah.
do it. And you don't do the pepper vine berries because they have almost like fiberglass, I think, like tiny little.
This one,
things.
the like leaves had like jagged edges, like serrated edges on the leaves. It was weird.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
And it had little blueberries on it.
Does it look almost like a ground cherry? Like.
It's like a plant.
Have you run into any stinging nettle yet?
No, but I haven't looked that hard. We found wild pumpkins growing on our property, which was super cool. And zucchini. Lauren helped me find.
Too?
I thought that's what we talked about. It was those flowers. That whole plant.
I thought those were all pumpkins.
I don't know.
Pumpkins.
They look different though. Some of them look.
They might be zucchini.
Because only some of them have flowers on them. Because it says
the pumpkins started as flowers.
Oh, okay. So we'll have to see.
Yeah.
Because there's just that one pumpkin left, but there's still a bunch more flowers. Black nightshade is deadly poisonous, not just.
Super realistic.
Yeah, I started reading that. We do have pokeberry on our property too, and that's really easy to identify.
Isn't pokeberry poisonous?
Yeah.
You know which one I don't care for is the hemlock. Like that one's really bad too. Okay, it was his friend that was driving in the beginning here. He didn't get
hurt that Rick Steve did and life flighted Steve.
Oh,
Still just learning to walk again. The second pass was his BFF.
wow.
Oh, okay. So Steven is okay, but his friend who was driving the first time,
Yep.
he died, and
And the best friend.
Dang,
Oh.
that sucks.
Pokeberry is not poisonous? I could have sworn it was, but I totally will admit that I'm wrong there because I'm not versed in all of the things.
Pumpkin, yes, and for chickens.
Dewormer? You guys teach me so much.
Pumpkin seeds for
Huh.
real. They like do something.
She did this move.
Yes. Like,
Ninja
pumpkin
hands
seeds are
back
for
there.
chopping the worm. I did not know that pokeberry was not poisonous.
Yeah. I do not claim to know all of the plants and all the things, so I will trust you guys. Only the berry, not the leaves. Oh. Okay, well, good to know. I just know that you shouldn't eat anything random on the property when it comes to things, even though I definitely ate a berry last night that I was handed and then instantly regretted it. I was like, nope. I was always taught not to eat random things. I understood pokeberry is good and highly medicinal until a certain point. Yeah, there's always like a level of things. Like you can eat a little bit, but then, too much, and you don't want to do that. Are you good, Doc? I'm live. What?
It's not better than good. I'm awesome.
Head of our shipping department. He is awesome. I'll give him that. Between all the boxes that came in today, I think they're all finally checked in. And if you guys have like outstanding Stomper Field Medic orders, we're working on getting those out as quickly as we can. We got the bags today, but I think we have like over 11 Stomp bags in the queue waiting to get filled. And Mike is out today, and he is normally our Stomp bag and Field Medic guy, and he has been moving. So please send prayers Mike's way because he is, when you move and just like nothing goes your way, and just things, happen.
Yeah.
So he's been working on getting all his things moved and back together. New leaves are edible. The berries and mature leaves, not so much. Thanks, Medic Mouse. Appreciate it. I just say thank you from way over here. He's in the building somewhere. Oh, good to know. Don't currently have any sheep on property, but maybe one day.
Oh my goodness, I forgot.
What'd you forget?
We gotta build that sheep enclosure.
Before Sukkot too?
No.
All the things that
during-
get... Oh, okay.
during.
Yeah, we have lots of things we're going to get done during Sukkot. So, we'll hang out for 5 or 6 more minutes. If you have any questions, throw them in the chat. I'm going to get back to fulfilling orders for you guys, and I also have a meeting at 2 o'clock today because there's directive operations stuff still happens. I actually think this meeting at 2 o'clock is with our accountants and chief financial officer. So that's always a fun meeting to be in.
Super fun.
So much fun. We're constantly dealing with creeping indigo in our horses' pastures. Not good. Interesting.
That one is. Now I gotta look up.
Lost light wolves are also bad for sheep. Like wolves as in like the animal? Yeah. We found, well not we, well one of our friends who was helping mow our lawn yesterday, brush hogging it, found the biggest cottonmouth he has ever seen on the back of our property. He luckily killed it, and it's in our fire pit to get burned. It was big. It was like near the creek pond area, but it was, yeah. I was like, the fact that you said it was the biggest one you've ever seen just doesn't help me.
Justin?
Yeah,
Oh god.
yeah. I'm like, ugh. And then, of course, like we point out to the kids what they look like, stay away from them, like cottonmouths are...
What color are they?
Yeah, they're like a grayish, dark gray, blackish. I don't know. I didn't want to look too closely in the fire pit at it because, like, I used to work on a golf course in Florida, and I saw snakes all the time. And gators. But, like, snakes scare me way more than gators. I remember one time it was a huge rainstorm, and there was water, like, everywhere almost on the cart path. And we were driving, and I mean, like, the snake was this big around. Like, I turned around and drove the other way because
like, just forget it.
I was like,
don't even know.
nope, because it was like in the water, Like, it was huge.
That's scaring me.
I was all the way just Matt,
Nope.
it was this big.
Nope.
Like see it was huge. And there was
That's when, like, J-Lo and no.
there was golfers coming the other way, and we both looked at each other, and they like beelined it, and the snake like went off, but I was like, nope, you guys are way more. It's just, I have nightmares about that snake. I remember the exact location on the golf course it was, and every time I went and drove that way afterwards, my head was just on a swivel for snakes at all times.
Are there any plans for another Woodsman?
So not the Woodsman. Oh, the leather ones, right? My brain just like went to Origin fabric all of a sudden, but that was not the Woodsman. Yes. We can still get the Woodsman bags if you're interested in them. We love Nazarene Leather Co. We just don't have them like in-house right now, but if you are looking for a Woodsman, you can just email us and we can get you one for sure. No? You good? Okay. Whenever people walk up to me, I know there's something on fire that I'm going to need to help them solve at this point. So, but he says we're good for a few more minutes. So we got 4 minutes left to hang out with you guys. Sounds more like a python than a cottonmouth. Yes, Matt. So that one was back in Florida. That one was probably a python. The cottonmouth was here in Oklahoma that we just saw yesterday. What is that face?
Heath is at Sam's. The whole fridge section, like the deli where all the cheese, the meats, it went down to it's completely empty.
Ooh, that's fun. Mario, my golf swing is not great, but I did golf a few. So back when I worked at the golf course, like whatever, 6, 8 years ago, I got pretty good driving the ball when I was out there. The other week when Lauren and I and Foe and Heath went golfing, not so great. But I did.
We weren't terrible.
We weren't terrible. We got better. But I did putt the ball with a tourniquet on my arm, and actually made it in. So props for that, I guess. But we got better at least. And then I did Topgolf, and I at least seemed semi better. But it was just one of those things like you got to get the motion right and the arms and the.
It's probably
It's repetition.
Or anything.
Yeah.
Over time, you're like, oh, I figured it out.
Yep.
You know?
Yeah, it's all about repetition. I see several of the people that have been to Refuge training class in the chat. So I just want to remind you guys, if you haven't joined the Refuge Training Alumni Facebook group, we have started that. So if you have ever taken a Refuge training class with us, make sure you go join that Facebook group. You will have to answer the questions. We will verify that you have taken a class. But it's a great place to find people around you, find like-minded people, and like whenever we have new classes, we're trying to drop them in there. We'll make sure we drop your alumni discount code in there, and just to kind of give a closer community of people who have made it to training. Because I know Matt and Bertrand actually did training together. They were at the last Refuge Responder with the FTX night portion. So I'm Team Creamy. And I am super excited to be on team with Striker Cade. Like, I've been Team Creamy always. And I know that, I almost lost my job because of it. Not really. But TJ definitely made a joke because I'm on the opposing team. So Lauren is not really one side or the other.
I like both. I really do like crunchy peanut butter, but, like, I'm not going to turn down a normal peanut butter sandwich either.
Yeah.
So.
I played golf in high school. Because only sport I could play with seizure, they made me quit football. Oh, yeah. I can see that. See, we have Creamy in the chat. Tracy, you're on our side. K Nove, Telecity a few years ago. Yeah, Lost Light. Make sure you join. If you're on Facebook, make sure you join. It's just called the Refuge Training Alumni. Are you going to drop the link?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, we got Matt, too. He's on Team Creamy. We're going to win, guys. Just be ready. I've been training. We're going for it. Okay, Hemi, that means you're on Team Creamy. You said 51%.
No.
He said 51% creamy, 49% crunchy. He said he's with you on that, Lauren.
Nice.
Team Creamy. Okay, we're all just going to have to band together as Team Creamy here because we're
so funny today.
totally.
Now everybody's coming out and saying that.
Yep. That's because TJ's not in the building. If he was here, you guys would all be saying Team Crunchy, okay? I'm super excited for the Ruckus this year, though, and just to add that whole tug of war in it. Everybody just needs to be good sportsmen, and we don't need to have any sore losers when it comes to Team Creamy winning. We got a bunch of Team Creamy. Okay, so who's coming to the Refuge Ruckus in March? Because if you answer Team Creamy, you better be there. It's going to be in Fort Smith, Arkansas again at the same place. We're going to all hang out. Friday, there's going to be classes and speakers and vendors. Saturday, we're going to do Bible study and worship. And then Sunday is going to be tug of war and the ruck. And it was awesome last year. What do we have? Over 250 people, I think?
It was a lot.
It was a lot. And that was like attendees. I didn't count like all the staff and all the employees. And it was crazy. You guys are so funny in the chat. Oh, thank you, Midwest Set Apart. We really appreciate that. We really try to do our best when it comes to, you know, products and customer service. We treat you guys the same way that we would want to be treated if we talked to another company as a customer. And it's definitely something we have pride ourselves on. Beartron's going to be there. Tracy's going to be there. Matt's going to be there. Oh, okay, Nova, I hope you get to come. That would be awesome. Silver Main's coming. I'm doing no less than 12 miles as well next year, Beartron. Goodness, you and 12C are gonna be just lapping. What time did he start last year? 12C was like 4 or 5 in the morning. Oh, that's crazy. I mean, I'm on week 12, or I think it's week 12 of doing 5 a.m. gyms now. Not 7 days a week, not even like 4 days a week. But I've been consistently going for the most part for 12 weeks now. So I cannot even imagine 12 miles. That's crazy. Hemi, you're planning on coming. That's awesome. Which team is Dudley on? I don't know. Are you just...
the canned chicken team.
Oh, is he? Team Maple Syrup. I will try to be there as well. Oh, that would be awesome if you got to come back down again, Ed. It'd be so great to see you again. 12th C runs marathons hard pass. Yeah, he's definitely... Rhonda's coming.
He's on like
Ben Valley. I'll plan on being there. I'll use my 3500 4x4 for Team Crunchy if I'm alone. Ben, you will not be alone. Team Crunchy has its whole crazy side of things. Okay, our head of our shipping department just sent me a video, and I'm scared to watch it. What did you send me?
Oh, he sends the worst one.
I know.
Look at the smile on his face. It's gonna be bad. Oh no! I don't want to see it. Don't send it to me. No, I don't want it.
You do. There's no blood. There's no guts. There's just
no, but they tell like,
It's not nasty.
It's not gross. You should watch it.
I saw her face.
So she makes that face all the time.
Hey. Okay, so we are past 1:45. I don't see any more questions in the chat. Lauren is watching a really video. Isn't that... Nope, it was a large snake that jumped out.
What you were talking about, large snake?
I know. If I'm going to be at the Ruckus, you need to start... Yeah, I mean, if you want to start training now, go for it. What was it, a 5K?
Yeah.
The Ruck? I don't remember what it was.
Is it a 5K?
I don't know, I was stuck behind a
That's
table.
3 miles.
I know, yeah. It was whatever, I don't remember what it was. But yeah, I mean, start training if you want. I know people who like 12 miles is what Beartron's doing, and he's asking who's joining him. So if you want to join him, you should definitely probably get training now.
You know, 12C's on like his, I don't know, 100th round of 75.
Yeah.
I did 1 round of Whole 30, and I...
No, you can't say you did it yet. She's got 3 days left.
And I didn't even do it fully, because I'm not supposed to have sandwich meat, and I had sandwich meat.
If you like Baby Rough, need to be Team Crunchy. The Ruck was 3 miles. Okay. So yeah, almost a 5K. 3 miles. Setting up a goal. That's awesome. I'm so excited to see you guys at the Ruckus this year. Thank you for hanging out with us. I'm going to get back to shipping and fulfilling your guys' orders so we can get them out the door before we are out for Sukkot as of tomorrow. So if you guys have any questions, I'm going to say it again. Please reach out to us. Do not be afraid of getting... You will not get a press 1 for this, or you will not be getting somebody in a different language. It will probably be me answering the phone majority of the time, or the live chat on the website, or admin at refugemedical.com. I will be monitoring the inbox while we were gone on Sukkot. So, shalom, happy early Sukkot, and you guys stay safe out there with this crazy world. Have a great day.